Taurus, and welcome to your mid-June tarot reading. I'm not able to do the weekly tarot readings at the moment. My house is being renovated, so I have to say, Taurus, you've got some beautiful cards here. You've got two tens, 10 of cups, 10 of discs, and you've got the ace of cups and the 3 of cups. So I think of all the signs, you've got the most lighter and more joyful energy, okay? It doesn't seem that you feel that way right now, okay? Because the cards around you at the moment, around mid-June, are the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. So the 7 of Cups is my brain fog card. It's about being confused about the way forward. And because it's with the 8 of Swords, I think some Taurus are feeling quite stuck, quite restricted by limiting circumstances. You might have a choice to make, but you can't quite see the way out or how to make that choice, okay? See if any other card wants to come up with that. Yeah, the 7 of discs, 7 of wands. So this is a card of you maybe having to defend yourself, stick up for yourself, own your own territory. And you're definitely feeling in circumstances that are maybe quite limiting and quite restrictive. Because what you most want is the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is a card of joy, celebration. It's got no difficult side to it, the 3 of Cups. It's like your desire is to get away from these limiting circumstances and to experience just happiness, just that beautiful golden energy of the 3 of Cups. So that is your greatest desire. And what's supporting you and feeling it is the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is the happy conclusion to something that you're going through. So whatever that 8 and the 7 is, to me, looks like it's going to reach a happy resolve. And when we get through difficult circumstances, that's when we get the rainbow. No rain, no rainbow. So things are about to change, and they're about to change in a much more lighter and much more joyful way. And I really love seeing that for you. And what I love the most about the tarot is when people are in difficult circumstances and then you see the completion of that cycle. So you get to move on with a lesson learned, more wiser and more joyful for having gone through certain circumstances. Your challenge, funnily enough, is the World card. So the World card is that completion card. So this is a strange combination of cards. I'm going to clarify it, and I clarified it with the 2 of Cups. So a desire for joy and celebration, and what's helping you is the 10 of Cups. But the World card is still your challenge, which means it doesn't quite make sense to me. But even though there's joy and a happy conclusion, everything's not quite complete by the looks of it. And it looks like it's around a love situation, Taurus. I'm going to clarify the World card. Maybe someone's holding on, or maybe you're keeping your feelings close to your chest, or someone's being that way with you. Or there's an issue around security, or not wanting to let someone in. And even though there's joy and happiness here, it's not moving to full fruition yet. And I know there's someone watching, and that makes perfect sense too. But it's a little bit confusing. And what's confusing is you've got a completion card, but your challenge is still that final completion. But anyhow, I'm going to carry on. In your relationship house, you've got the Knight of Wands. This might be a fire sign, male or female. But what it definitely signifies is change and movement. Because this Knight of Wands moves quite rapidly. Not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but he's the next knight that moves fast. He brings a lot of joy, a lot of entertainment, and a lot of passion into your life, this Knight of Wands. I love the Knight of Wands. A lot of people don't. I do. So there's definitely movement around your relationships. And for some reason, I'm getting all these connected. But maybe the world is a challenge just means it's not fully the way you want it to be yet. But Taurus, this is good enough. I think of anyone, you've got the most light-hearted of all the readings, by the way. Money and work, you get the 10 of discs, and I don't really think it gets any better than that. This could be a new job, promotion, getting a pay rise, getting a bonus, or maybe there's even unexpected money coming your way that you didn't expect. But there's really good news regarding your money and regarding your work. In your inner life, you've got the Queen of Swords, okay? So it looks like you're taking a little bit of personal space, Taurus, to reflect and to find temperance, to find that middle path. There's something strange going on here. It's not strange, but there's definitely a message of something really good and light-hearted is happening. But the major arcana of the world is still your challenge, okay? So it's like there's something a little bit missing in this situation. And maybe that's what's calling you to go inwards, to find that middle ground, that temperance. Because if you look, she's not dropping one bit of water here. She's united her mind and her heart. She's not been overly dominated by her thinking or her emotions. It's almost, you're taking a step back, Taurus. And maybe it's to allow that World card to find its own completion, because your outcome is the Ace of Cups, which is my favourite card in the whole deck, okay? Your cup runs over. This is love. This is a new emotional chapter. I find this is a love that can't be avoided. It tends to represent what I call fierce love. So fierce love is a love that loves people for all their rawness, for all their messiness. It's about unconditional love, okay? So I love you, even though you may not be perfect. I love you regardless. So the Ace of Cups is a love that's divine love, it's divine nectar, okay? That is how you're completing this month. I'd love more clarity on that World card. And the King of Cups disappeared. Now, I never read the King of Cups this way, but he is coming across the same for a lot of people recently. The King of Cups is a very, very deep, emotional, reflective card. You can't get a stronger feeling for someone than the King of Cups, but there's a protection around this king. And he's holding tight to his throne, and he's only dipping his toe in emotionally. And that's exactly what I picked up here. It's almost as this joy and this happiness. There's a but to it though. And I think that but is maybe about two people not fully opening themselves up, dipping your toe in, but not taking a leap. But you know, Taurus, with the rest of your cards, I wouldn't worry one single bit. I would let the process take care of itself, because it's all going to the Ace of Cups anyhow. So it's going to where everyone wants to be. But very, very strange process. Follow your soul, which keep your emotional balance. Don't go to any extremes. Keep that middle path. I don't think you can go wrong, Taurus, basically. I think it's going to be a slow, steady progression towards this emotional new beginning, or changes within a already existing relationship. And I think you definitely got the reading, okay, of the month. Loads of love, Taurus. Bye.